And it be like, hold up, oh snap, the Fair Shake man is back. That's it. All right, sorry for being silly. But what's up, everybody? We're back with another Fair Shake reaction, and we're gonna be checking out some Enhypen. We got another EP from these. Well, hold on, we got a full studio album here from Enhypen. Excited to see what this is going to end up being like. Ended up checking out Tame-dash, and I thought it was a pretty good. I wasn't completely blown away by it, but it was not bad. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the project is going to end up being, especially since I enjoyed the project before this as well, with Drunk Dazed and everything. So yeah, before we hop into it, just gotta let you guys know that I do have a Patreon, so if there's any cool performances that they end up doing of this, or dance practice, or any covers and stuff, I do that kind of stuff with a lot of the bands that I am following, and you can see that content there if that's something that interests you, along with some other behind the scenes content that I do every once in a while. So yeah, without further ado, let us hop in to Enhypen's Dimension Dilemma with the intro, White Out. Okay. With the side chaining going on. I think it's speeding up. Yep.
My eyes are closed. No, they're open. But I can't see. The piercing light is so bright. I try to cover my eyes with the palms of my hands, but it's no use.
That is a really satisfying drop right there. And then this drum loop, this break beat. The little quick panning it just had.
For the first time, I see and a warning. Now we stand in front of the most fantastic island in the world. You can take anything you want, but nothing is free. The most precious things might be the things you have to give away. In order to get the treasure, we've either got to get through, we've got to run. What do you think?
That was pretty cool. I think I'd listen to that again. Now Tame-dash. For real, this just reminds me of like 2000s pop, 2010s pop, like One Direction kind of stuff. So closer to like 2010s. So I was right. That na 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 is what they also snuck in on the intro too. That little fake out in, but just let it be silent before it just doo 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 doo. Hey, 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 hey. Na, 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 na. Okay. So keep it going, alright now. Just keep it running up right now. The way they play with silence in this song is super smart, in my opinion. Yeah, good track. Still, just not one I think I want to listen to a whole lot. Let's see how Upper Side Dreamin' is though. Ooh. Love this groove. And then the little kind of like talk box bit they have put in there. Ooh. You hear that dissonance that was in those? That's cool. Yeah, this is a little bit more in my lane, my wheelhouse. And then this whole section where they just allowed to break down, take away some of the bits of percussion to let those chords just really sink in. And plus that vocal melody over it. And then they just always have like a constant lower harmony going on the whole time too. It's a really cool idea. Like that tight harmony. Plus that rhythm too. It's so good. Alright, let's see how good my reading skills are. This is Moloso. Has something to do with water. I think. I love the guitar in it, along with this shifting bass, and the vocals just cut through nicely. The way that bass really just fills up the low end really well, it's really nicely. Hitting up falsetto in there. And then those background vocals when they were holding the Maz, it almost sounded like an instrument instead of just vocals. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe they are adding those strings on the same note that the ahs are going on. But I'm into this. This is nice. Nice. 몰랐어. Look at your boy who can read Hangul. Go big or go home.
Don't get away, I gotta make I'm the one. 몸만이 나의 길. 내 룰스가 아는 웨이너가 돼, that's my way.
Na 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 na. Da 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 la 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 la. I'm joking, it's not that. It's slightly different. Hit that ride. Hey, hey, Actually, it sounds a little bit more like just the open hi-hat. So, are they talking about getting married? Go big or go home? I need a diamond ring. I can tell the tuning on this. Like, it's not like a super obvious auto-tuning or anything, but you could tell it's tuned. It's just like so exact, pitch-wise. You could just tell. I'm still debating in my mind if I want to add this or not. Na na na. That's all I'm gonna think of every time I hear this. Hey, 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 hey. You know, I'll go ahead and add it. It's not going to be one of my go-tos, but if it pulls up on the shuffle, I won't be mad. That was nice. Blockbuster. With Yan Chun. I probably had that wrong. Ooh. Yes. I was not expecting this drum loop. Like, I was already kind of loving the grit of that guitar loop. Ooh. Really quickly took you out of that. Just a full-on switch. Oh. Okay. And now they have the, like I heard them bringing in that guitar, but they still kept it filtered. Like they're filtering off the high end of that. And they're slowly letting more of the high end of that guitar in. That's smart. See, this is like one of the smoother transitions.
Are you ready?
No. Especially when you make them think you're gonna go for a big drop, but now I remembered, oh yeah, the pre-chorus was a drawback. You know, I feel like I would like this more if the choices for transitions were a little bit better. Like there is really one transition that I was satisfied with. Then the rest, it feels like it fakes you out a little too much, or it just happens so jarringly. Like I'm okay with quick changes sometimes, but on this one I feel like it would have benefited to make it a little bit smoother switches. But like from that chorus to this bridge, fine. But you know, once you get used to it, you'll be fine no matter what anyway. But just on the first time listen, that's the impression I get. I think, oh, we went here. Alright, just a quick pause. See, just to explain what I mean, like this is a great song that ends up going through like 3 of the different kind of ways you can feel through a song's tempo. So you know, with the drum loop that you get through the verses, you end up getting kind of more of a double time feel because the drum loop is, you know, so quick. And then when it goes to that pre-chorus section, you end up getting what almost feels like a halftime feel. It's not necessarily like a really defined halftime feel, but since there is so little percussion in that moment, it almost feels like you're going maybe like halftime because you're just suspended after all of that. Then it just and then it goes into full time, just regular time in the chorus. Then so it goes through each of them, and then but the way it switches from like that, from going from double time to almost like what feels like almost like 4 times slower because you're you know halving that and halving that again. You're going to what almost feels like halftime instead of going double time. It's a huge shift change, and I feel like maybe if there was like a sound like like maybe like a cool little riser or faller kind of sound effect thing, it could lead to that transition a little bit better to like cue you in like a big change is coming. Like you should already, if you're familiar with this kind of music, you should already be familiar with a big change for the chorus, for the pre-chorus, especially since most pre-choruses go into kind of a halftime or dreamy feel anyway. But just sonically, it can still just kind of like throw you for a loop when it goes from and then you almost expect it to just go right back into that double time, but it's just doom, da, and doom, doom. And then so once you're fine with that, you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But even on the second verse ending, it goes from the the kind of that double time feel again, and then it kind of changes up a little bit, where they'll go ahead and still kind of keep that quickened feel because of that's how the melodic melody is going for, and he's just like, and then they take it away and say, "Are you ready?" And then it goes into the pre-chorus, which is still kind of the slower feeling, and like it sets you up for like, oh, here's another big drop, but it's not really a drop. It doesn't feel like a drop because it's still kind of more spacious and kind of at a slower pace. Not even full time, it still feels half time. So it's just some transitional things about that I feel kind of hold that back from being as great of a song as it could be. But that's just my interpretation, my opinion, when it comes to song arrangement. But overall, it still sounds really cool, and I'll listen to it again because I know I'll get used to the way it flows between the different sections. So let's keep going. Attention, please. Sorry for those who didn't expect me to pause and just listen to break that down. Hey. Some more pop rock kind of sound here. I like that chromatic. Wow, wall of sound, man. Wall of sound. That feedback. See, I feel like even Tame-dash was kind of on the pop rock sound, but this is leaning a little bit harder in rock, and I like it more. Yeah. Dang. Am I really just gonna be like, I'm not into the title track, but everything else is great. Yeah, that rocked. That rocked. Alright. Interlude. Question. Which is where it ends. It ends with an interlude. Not an outro, but an interlude.
Arriving at a low hill. After a long run.
This beat, though.
I cool off in the wind. I thought I'd understand if I ran. So, what is it I want? Is this correct?
And the harp
What should I do? What choice do I make? Who am I?
Interesting switch up.
Papers with unanswered questions, endlessly written. Like waves that ride
Ooh, and that the way they keep mixing in like that synth bass with the bit of wobble along with the actual like guitar bass, so dope.
Then I'll arrive somewhere else, another place.
That's freaking ill. I like that ending. I really do. Dang, bro. Dang. That was dope. Cool. Yeah, man. Overall, I think this project was really, really good. It's sad to say that, there's really only one track that I don't think I'd really want to return to a whole lot. Not saying it's bad, but the fact that it's the title track is kind of something. But yeah, it's just like it. It's just a sound that I don't necessarily, a type of pop music that I don't necessarily gravitate towards. And yeah, it's like I never would say, oh, that's a bad song. It's just like it just doesn't interest me to return to a lot. It's not something I feel I need to repeat a lot. And even like I said, like go big or go home. I had to debate on that one too, but I mean, I feel like that one I wouldn't feel like I need to, if it comes on in the shuffle, I need to automatically skip it. When I feel like even if I were to add Tame-dash to my playlist, if it were to come up in the shuffle, I'd probably be like, not right now. I feel like I would hit that button almost every time it comes up. So that's why it's just like, what's the point? Don't add it. It's not a bad song, but what do you guys think? For me, I think you guys are probably gonna automatically guess which one's my favorite. Upper Side Dreamin' was just right there, but also Mulaso was also really dope too. I really like that track, and so I want to know what you guys are thinking down below, because discussing music is always fun. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can hit the like button, subscribe for more reactions and reviews here on the channel. Plus, if you'd like to see that extra content along with supporting your boy, that Patreon link is going to be in the description box, or you could just go to patreon.com/blipmaster5. And yeah, that's going to be all for today. So until next time, much love, peace, threes.